Alright, so they're in, and I'm going to go ahead and add my scent to it. So hold on a second here, I need to open this up. I gotta warn you something about palm wax. This stuff dang freaking turns solid way too soon. So I'm adding my scent to it. There. Alright. So I'm with this set for about 35 minutes, and then I'll get ready for the second pour. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I want to say this. I've already done the second pour. I did not have enough for the other 5, but I had enough for the 4. Yeah, so I'm going to say something about palm wax. I am never, ever using it again, ever. The pit never formed on these candles, never. So, I mean, this is cool. I mean, this is like mega cool, temperature-wise. So what I'm actually going to do is basically pour a little bit more wax in here when this is done, what it's doing. But these are starting to get cool themselves. And so, yeah, the pit never formed. And this is really annoying because it's supposed to form, but it didn't form. So what I'm actually going to do is, as I said, I did my second pour. I'm going to just go ahead, when this wax that I'm melting thoroughly melts, I'm just going to add the color and the scent, see what happens. I think the scent might have interfered with it, so I think that's why they tell you to add the scent when it's solid. So yeah, I mean, you live and learn and everything. This is why I gotta buy a second pour pitcher. So if I'm making unscented and scented candles, they will have their own separate thing. Alright, so, you know, I mean, I'm not a professional candle maker, so I really am learning as I progress, but I do like paraffin better. I mean, don't get me wrong, palm wax does melt cleanly, and I love that, but I like paraffin. I am going to try soy. Somebody said on the internet soy was like the top range better. So what I'm thinking about doing is buying some soy wax and making my candles with that. But we'll see what happens. So I'm going to let these cool for about 180 minutes, which is 2 hours and 20 minutes. And so these will be ready for their final pour at about 2:40, I believe. But at 2:40, I will do the last pour, the top-up pour, and then I'm gonna wait like half an hour to maybe 45 minutes, and basically stick these in the refrigerator for a short period of time so they can, basically pop out. So we'll see what happens. So wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it. Alright, so I ended up having to do a couple things. One is I had to basically use up the rest of the wax I had because I didn't have enough for a second pour of these candles. So I went ahead and I melted them down and I added the color, and I actually found out that the color that I did was too light, so it kind of looks like a light black. Right now, this is the third pour, and sorry about not putting that up, but I gotta give these like 60 minutes, which is everybody knows it's an hour, so these candles will be ready within probably about close to 4. I have enough wax to do another votive candle, Here's my herbs. So, yeah. So, hopefully the palm wax, it didn't turn into a big mess. If it did, I'll just have to stick with paraffin or go into soy. But this is my first time using palm wax, and I really, really hope and pray that it turned out well. So this one right here is finished. I decided not to do a third pour. So let's see what happens. Ah, cool. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, I got like a violet color here. Wow. Very nice. Yeah. So you can also tell with this of basically where I did the pours and stuff. No, my candles are not perfect, so I don't try to pretend they are. But yeah, so it looks black, looks kind of like a violet color. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another pour for this one, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. I added some more color to the wax, so let's hopefully it's going to be a really good black. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here are some of the completed candles. This one is a light version of black. This is definitely black. I have noticed that they do not pit. They're supposed to pit, but they don't pit. So it must be that the wax, because the wax is different, it has a different reaction when you pour it inside the molds. So I put some herbs in here. There's some herbs there, and there's some herbs there. These actually, I'm gonna be absolutely honest. When I go to burn this candle, when the wax starts melting, then I'm going to add the herbs to it. They actually did not hold like I've been seeing other people's candles hold their herbs. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in that. What I'm just thinking about doing is, instead of adding herbs, just add oils or whatever. So yeah, so this is a lighter form black, and this is black. And why I say it's a lighter form black is because the color that I got was black. So I have learned a very valuable lesson about candle dyes. You have to add more if you want a darker color, which I guess if anybody's been doing this a long time can tell me that. Another thing I want to say, the thermometer that I was using, it shattered. I don't know if there's bits of glass in this wax or not. Thankfully, I got a votive holder that is pretty deep, so if glass does happen to shatter, it won't go into me. So yeah, that's going to be it's not going to be good. Alright, so I got a couple more candles that I need to take out of the refrigerator, and yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun making these. It's a nightmare cleaning up. Trust me on that, it is a nightmare. It's not as easy as people would like you to think it is. So yeah, so what I'll do is, when these harden, I'm actually gonna keep the black ones in here for a couple hours, make sure they're thoroughly solid, and then what I'll do is I'll take them out of their molds, and I'll show you how they look. But these are one pour. I didn't do a second pour. Alright, so I'll see you guys when all this is done. Okay, so yeah, I'm charging my cards here. So this is the light black, nothing more like a kind of like a, I don't know, like a lavender kind of black, and this is the black. I don't really think that I could have gotten it in even more blacker than it already was. I do like the palm wax, to be absolutely honest. It's a one pour wax. You don't have to do 2 or 3 pours. But what I am actually worried about is the thermometer that well, not kind of, but did break. I'm kind of worried that the glass is actually inside the candle, but I won't really know until I start burning them. I've got 2 more candles that are still in their molds, and I gotta actually cut this down, so that's what I'll be doing today. But all in all, it was really enjoyable. I enjoyed doing the candles. It was hot work, to be absolutely honest. I didn't realize that I could just do like a 1 pour and then just let it set for maybe like 3 or 4 hours so that it will cool down. I also kind of, I want to tell you something. You can tell if somebody is really dead tired because they'll make mistakes that they normally would never do if they were fully there. I accidentally flushed the washcloth down the toilet. I guess I was just so dead tired I didn't realize it. I thought it was actually wax that was going down the toilet, but I'm never making that mistake again. Luckily it didn't clog up, so I'm really happy about that. I'm just kind of worried that I might have, damaged something. But despite that little upset, it was great to work with a new type of wax. I really enjoyed doing that. The thing with the herbs, it didn't work out the way that I thought it was going to, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Another thing is, I'm not buying any more palm wax for a while. The reason for it is, it's just so hot to make these candles, and I really don't want to heat the house up anymore. So I'm actually buying these already prepared wax pellets, and you just choose a container, put wick in, pour the wax around it. You can add, oils and herbs and stuff to it. So I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'll be getting that tomorrow. I'm also going to go with Candle Science to get myself a new thermometer. I think the thermometer was just really badly made, and I mean, to be absolutely honest, it was cheap and you get what you pay for, but I really was expecting to get a couple months or maybe up to a year worth of use. So yeah, it didn't work out the way that I wanted to, but love my candles. Made like 8 tea lights. I'm actually going to burn that tea light and see how well it burns, and hopefully it doesn't like explode on me. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry about skipping a lot of parts of it. Yeah, I had this whole idea of not skipping anything, but yeah, so I'll let you guys go. Have a great day. I'll be going tomorrow to Hobby Lobby to buy a couple things, not a whole bunch of stuff, but just a couple things. And yeah, so I'll see you guys around. Until next time, be blessed and stay witchy.